Hey guys, I'm going to be working through some of the 50 unit clears for the Bogeyman Legendary. I put out a video on how to do this easy mode, in the past, but it's a little bit older video, so I'm going to show an updated version of how to just quickly and easily cycle through 50 units for the Bogeyman Legendary. So we're going to be using just a basic team. We're going to be using some magical dark chainers because the boss has evasion, so either magical units or physical double hand units will ignore the boss's evasion. We're going to use Pinello and Shantoto as our primary DPS. Something to mention about Ace and Rem, even though they're great technically mages, they use dual wielding physical attacks which will miss because of the evasion. So Rem and Ace, while they will work, are not really the best choice here if you don't want to deal with that evasion. The rest of the team is going to be just a breaker and an elemental buffer and a passive provoke evasion tank. You don't even need evasion, but because our tank is Russell, evasion is kind of important. So Russell is full evasion, passive provoke. Now you want the whole team to, after a buff, get 100% to dark and holy resist. We're going to be a little bit short on dark resist, and actually I can fix that. Nah, whatever. No, we're not going to fix that. Is good enough. He's fine. Russell's going to tank for us with some dark and holy resist. Ali is here just to help build that plus one unit. He's just a carry unit. Blue Fina is going to just do dark and holy resist buff every turn. Vaughn is going to be our breaker. Now, he's a physical breaker, and we gave him a dark weapon. That's going to be important. So he's physical attacks with dark weapons. Keep that in mind. And then Pinella will be carrying the damage. She's built for Undead Killer with some dark and holy resist, and she chains dark. And then I'm bringing my own Shantoto just to make it nice and easy. She's got some dark and holy resist, a little bit of Undead Killer, and she's got 50 or better to dark and holy. Alright, so the way you want to do this is you want to alternate your damage types, depending on what the boss is currently vulnerable to. And you don't want to ever mix them. It's a little confusing, but let me get into the fight and I'll explain more specifically what's going on here. So this is going to be an ambush where the boss does some damage. It's going to definitely kill Russell and probably Ali as well. Yeah, they're both passive provoking just to deal with that ambush. So they're done, whatever. Let's go ahead and get Fina to raise them again, and then Fina will do a light resist buff. Because the boss's first attack is going to be Holy Element. Now you see how the boss is resisting magic attacks? That means he's currently in quote-unquote physical mode. So you want to only use physical attacks against the boss. If you hit him with physical dark, he's going to swap modes. So you want to never hit him with the element or the damage type he's immune to. So because he's resisting magic, do not hit him with magic. So we'll just use our mages to buff up a little bit. We'll do Pride higher, Subtle Sorcery, and Cascade. We're not going to attack the boss though. We'll just do Mist Shelga and Channeling with Pinello. Now you want to hit him with physical because he's currently resisting magic. So we're going to use Vaughn to dispel that immunity buff and then just hit the boss twice for breaking. So now the boss is going to change modes. So now he's immune to the other damage type. Now Russell got stopped, but as you see, if the boss is broken, even our poor Russell in garbage gear is barely getting hurt. Now the boss is resisting physical attacks, so when he does that, you want to not use physical. So we're going to go ahead and chain triple dark on him, and make sure you only ever use dark on this boss. And we'll, not water, we'll just triple chain some magical dark with Shantoto as well. We'll use Fina to just buff all the immunities up. Vaughn will just guard. I guess we can Jade parry. Doesn't matter. Just don't hit the boss is the only important thing. And let's go ahead and chain some Dark Element. There's thresholds and all. Looks like we just pushed it. We pushed 2 thresholds. It's going to deal some damage. It's going to kill Russell. But overall, as long as the boss is broken, like, the damage he does is so irrelevant. There's some mana drains and all. We've got Ali as our backup provoker. So he might die too, but he didn't. Whatever. So you see here the boss is now resisting magic attacks. He changed mode. So once again, we want to not use magic on him. So we'll have Vaughn just raise our Russell, and we'll hit the boss twice with physical to make him change modes again. And hit the boss with physical. Pinello can just, do a buff, whatever. Shantoto can play rough, Cascade, and Manuel, whatever. Fina can give us the immunities because our good old Russell tank died. Ollie can just guard. And the boss will change form again. There we go. He's probably going to kill Russell again, Poor Russell. Doesn't really matter. Like, our literally 1-star Ollie is tanking this guy. Our 1-star, almost naked Ollie. I'm sorry. He's 2-star. I must have upgraded him at some point. Our 2-star Ollie with mostly naked gear is tanking this dude. So yeah, all that matters is a little bit of holy and dark resist, and as long as you keep him broken, like, he just doesn't deal damage. So as you see, he's resisting physical attacks, so we're not going to hit him with physical. We're going to just triple chain dark on him, and Shantoto will triple chain dark. Let's go ahead and do some damage here. Might even finish the guy off. If so, great. If not, well, whatever. That didn't deal much damage. Well, who cares? It's fine. Whatever. We're not going to hit it with physical, so we're going to use Vaughn to just raise, and that's it. And then Fina will just refresh those dark and holy resist buffs. Ollie can just guard. Best tank Ollie. Alright, so the boss changed form. There's a threshold attack that did, like, no damage. Now he's hitting people for, like, 10 damage. Who cares? Okay. Boss is resisting magic, so we don't want to hit him with magic. We'll use Fina to raise. And let's cure the blind on Vaughn. I forgot about the blind. I actually don't want Vaughn to miss. I need Vaughn to make the boss change forms. So we'll just triple cast Vaughn. Make the boss change form. We're not going to hit him with magic this turn, so we'll just do that and that. I want to do channeling, actually, for a magic buff. Okay, so the boss will change forms again, and we'll finish him off. Pretty simple. Alright, so he's again resisting physical. So we would use just Vaughn. Assuming we didn't finish the boss off here, we'd use Vaughn to just raise the dead. Our best tanks keep dying 50 times. It's alright. We'd use Fina to rebuff their dark and holy resist. And then we'll finish them off with our mages. We'll triple Darkja. And Shantoto. So there we go. I now got +5 new units on my clear. And apparently, I'm dealing less damage now. I don't know why I'm doing less damage. Oh, his spirit break is worn off. Well, whatever. So here's more thresholds. We're taking too long to kill the guy. It's a gravity attacker, but it goes to 1 hit point. Whatever. He's resisting magic, so we're going to phase swap him again. Let's go ahead and dispel him, and then break him. Yeah, so we're at 1 hit point because of the gravity attack, so we'll just Curaja with Fina. Everybody's back to full. We'll just guard, and we'll just guard these two. We'll finish them off next turn. Yeah, that was a threshold move. Oh, Russell. And Ollie. No! We lost our best tanks. Okay, he's resisting physical, so we can use magic. Now the boss is really dead. Yeah, I was a little slow at this. Whatever, just finish him off. Okay, 8 turns. If I paid more attention to the boss's immunity buff and I had dispelled that and kept the spirit broken, it would have been in like 5 turns, but, I mean, whatever. So there you go. Really, really easy. It could have been quicker. And if I had brought a friend unit with more Undead Killer, it would have been way quicker as well. Like if I had brought a friend Pinello instead of a Shantoto, it would have been much better. And for my re-clears, I'll try to get some friends to build me a Pinello to speed it up. But there it is. And now I've got +5 more clears. So I need, let's see here. I'm going to do 18 more. I'm at 31 out of 50. I'm going to stop at 49 because currently it's bugged. If you were at 50 ahead of time, you don't get your credit. They are going to patch that. They are going to patch that eventually. But just for safety, I'm going to stop at 49 out of 50, and then I'll get that number 50 when the rewards get patched in 2 weeks. Anyway, there it is. See you guys later.